Are we officially beginning?
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yay! We need like a bottle of champagne. We're playing in the world of Faerun, which is
The music's perfect.
in the Forgotten Realms. So like basically,
The big swell, like.
this is like basically the size of our world, like our own real world.
Well, like, is
This
this
is a real world.
is this like the entire planet?
That's the entire planet. Yeah, there's a bit missing off the top and the side, but that's it.
Is that Uncharted?
Everyone knows your Earth is flat.
the planet.
Yeah.
And square.
It's like the name of the world.
Yeah, you have a globe out there. You could have like pasted it on for us. God damn it!
Already giving out.
So,
Not realistic enough.
we're playing along the Sword Coast at the moment.
The Sword Coast. Cool.
And if we zoom in a bit,
Whoa!
Whoa!
It's like Google Maps, only with paper.
specifically,
So just maps.
Just like for maps.
specifically, we're around here.
Is that desert,
The
Ayemo?
Mirror of Dead Men.
That's the Mirror Deadman, but you're on land between
Cool.
Waterdeep and Neverwinter.
Is all this sand?
Neverwinter.
No, it's land.
And there's
It's not
Baldur's
land.
Gate on
Alright.
it as well.
Did you choose
Down the
this?
bottom.
Did you make it up?
I chose this area. I didn't make it.
Oh, cool.
Ayemo designed
Let's
this
go to
entire.
I didn't realize they were in Dungeons and Dragons.
So,
I want to go to Baldur's Gate. Let's convince the group to go there.
this is closer again.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh my god.
So basically,
Let's go to the Tower of Twilight.
Is this forest?
yeah, this is the Neverwinter
High
Forest.
forest.
So, it's
An ominous place
Yeah,
clearly by the
yeah.
music.
It's kind of the middle of the summer, okay? It's like high summer. So it's long days. And each of you have been traveling separately from different areas, different paths, taking different roads. Some of you have come from Neverwinter, some of you have come from Waterdeep, so you're traveling up the high road. But basically you're traveling towards a town called Toecrust, which you've heard rumours about. Mysterious rumours.
Yeah, it's really perfect. Like,
This is Toecrust is situated here at the end of the river here.
is that mountain terrain? That terrain?
This is kind of like foothills.
Right, cool.
You're not. It's in the Sword Mountains, but you're at the edges. So the Sword Mountains continue up this way.
Cool.
Right, yeah, this is mountains.
Yeah. So you're in these areas here.
I'm
It's a bit
getting nervous.
dramatic.
Oakhurst is not a nice place. Sorry, I'm spitting all over the map.
So you've heard stories.
Don't worry, it's washable.
You've heard stories and rumors from Oakhurst.
Jesus.
Tone it down.
This is way too dramatic.
What is it? It's just somebody looking for workers.
Oh,
I don't leave it, it's grand.
No, I'm sure that's small bit. Just so Amy does not talk so loudly. The dramatic.
So you've heard rumors of a in the town of Oakhurst. There's a nearby ruin called the Sunless Citadel, which
Sunless citizen.
Sunless Citadel,
Okay.
yeah, which has been infested by a goblin tribe.
Oh no.
So this is an abandoned.
Mara can speak Goblin.
Infested.
Good on you.
Infested.
I can speak to them as they're trying to rip my heart out.
As they're tearing your legs off.
You'll understand their jaunt.
So Ayemo, just for my imagination, like this is a big abandoned structure.
You'll hear about it.
Oh,
We're not there yet.
Hold your horses on, jeez.
So you have to roll
Dondo,
that.
come on.
But basically, every midsummer, the goblins offer an enchanted piece of fruit. They ransom it to the villagers in Oakhurst, and all the villagers can bring themselves to pay a goblin is 50 gold pieces. But the piece of fruit itself is an apple, and it's like perfect red hue, and it gives it heals any disease or ailment to the person who eats it. And in attempts to try and grow enchanted trees the villagers have decided to start planting these seeds from the apples that they get.
So what, like the goblins are ransoming this?
It's like they auction it off basically. They auction off these apples every midsummer. There's only one apple, and so the villagers have tried to grow them from the seeds, but once the seeds germinate and once they grow, they grow to about 2 foot tall, and they're quite like woody stalks. But once they get to around about 2 foot tall, about a year old, they disappear. And the townsfolk have assumed that the goblins are coming and are cutting them down or taking them so that they can retain a monopoly over these magical fruit.
Can I ask a question?
Yes?
Is it is it that they totally disappear, or is it that they've been chopped down?
They're gone.
They're just totally
like
gone.
they've been pulled up.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay.
This is actually from Lord of the Rings where they're tearing up the trees as well.
So
This whole day has been oddly pathetic.
so you think, basically, you're traveling towards Toecrust to try and solve this mystery as to why lowly goblins would have such a powerful object.
So individually, we've all gotten wind of this.
Individually, you're all on the road at the moment, and news has spread about this through other adventures, basically you're trying to find out why they have this tree or these magical fruit.
Like, where are they getting their apples every summer?
Yeah. And then also,
Because they're not growing them, well, because people are.
and moreover, you're trying to find the source of it. and what's
Yeah, like, because
going
if
on.
trees apparently disappear,
Yeah, and why are these trees?
how do they have a tree that keeps?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Curious.
that's the mystery. But basically,
Apple Chronicles.
you're traveling so far. Those of you who travelled off the high road, you're taking this road into the forest, and eventually you're just tracking the river all the way along, and eventually the riverbank gets so treacherous that you can't really travel any further upstream. But as it's quite connected to Neverwinter, there's a lot of ferries that travel up and down. So all of you have met on this jetty, waiting for a ferry. Ferries aren't that regular. And it's getting towards nighttime. It's like this. Well, it's like dusky. And remember, it's midsummer, so it's hot.
Steamy, like steam rising off of the,
Yeah.
like a bayou, kind of like a banjo in the background.
Nice red sky.
So you're standing on this jetty, and across the water, or from further up to this upriver, you can see a light coming down, and it's a ferry. And eventually,
Yeah, like Batman over there.
Actually,
Floating
the
away.
skipper of the ferry pulls up the anchor or moors at the dock, and you all board the boat. So maybe you should take this opportunity to introduce yourselves.
Right, just to clarify as well, is the ferryman just a normal human being?
Yeah. So his name is Tankard, and he's a human. But he says, "Welcome aboard this
Do the voice.
small."
Welcome aboard, mate.
Welcome aboard my
My lovelies.
my humble craft.
I don't know why I'm from Yorkshire.
I'm a long way from home.
He says it will be 5 copper pieces each to travel upstream.
Can you break a 1 gold piece?
How about I get the 5?
So do we actually
and shove it up his...
write this down that we're paying 5 copper pieces?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to minus it, so okay.
So 1 gold piece is 1,000 copper.
Is it? 1,000? Then it's nothing.
It's very cheap actually, this ferry.
Yeah, it's
It's
very
really
cheap.
cheap. 1 gold piece is 1,000 silver.
What? I thought it was a
Or sorry, 100 silver. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So what do we do?
So then 1 gold piece is 1,000 copper
Yeah.
pieces. Yeah. So then you just minus.
So how many copper pieces is it?
995 is
Yeah.
what you have left. From the
Copper.
silver piece.
Copper pieces.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Copper pea.
He says, thanks very much.
Your brand. Right, can we start role playing right now? Like,
Yeah,
right,
it should be.
right. That they're all kind of getting themselves set up in the ferry, but I've stayed with Tankard,
Liquor.
and
You're sure?
I've kind of given him the 5 copper pieces, and I've said like,
It's a very small boat. Just
all right.
remember. So
But like kind of, I've kind of gestured him to kind of like,
It's about.
it's about the size of this table,
it's about the size of this table.
as we are.
But so like, where Dave is here, this is where me and Tankard are.
Like Eamon's the driver and we're just
Yeah.
sitting around the back of it.
But they're all, like, I assume, talking, introducing themselves to each other
What?
at this point. They
You
might-
had a private conversation with Tankard.
I was the last to pay the 5 coppers, and you've kind of
995.
settled yourselves down. You're all kind of making small talk, and I'm just kind of leaning over Tankard to have a bit of a little cheeky. I want to ask him something. Is that right?
Maybe just introduce yourselves first.
I want to take this opportunity, though, the distraction of them.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm like, so like, have you heard about? I love that this is my voice for the gnome as well. Like, so like, have you heard about this fruit?
It says, oh yeah, sure, everyone around here.
What, like Tankard says it to the whole boat, like kind of.
Well, yeah, because they
Well,
can't
I'm
hear
listening
you.
anyway.
All right.
They're trying,
So
to have,
I'm like, all right.
they're trying to have a private conversation on a boat this size.
So
I'm over here going.
I just go. All right, thanks.
Well, he says, well, everyone. He says, which fruit in particular are you talking about?
This fruit, the banana.
So I go, come back here. Is it like this apple, this magical apple that like the town of Oakhurst? Tankard has to correct me. Like,
Where you're going, son?
no. I'm just following the dog, to be honest. So like, can you tell me anything more about this magical apple?
Well, I can't tell you much more about that apple, but
That apple.
I can also tell you that in midwinter sometimes the goblins offer another apple.
The same magical apple.
At this
It's
point,
the opposite.
Maeyra leans in. Another apple.
Excuse
you say.
me.
It's the
At this point, I push Puppet out of my face.
He's sniffing your, or she's sniffing your crotch.
Everyone's sitting on the dog.
this. Yeah, sometimes they not every midwinter, but some midwinters they offer a white apple.
A white apple.
It's like corpse white.
And what's the story with that apple?
Kills
It's
whoever
nearly
eats.
the opposite. He says so.
Gives you an ailment.
It's utterly poisonous.
My ears twitch.
The same.
I give you a look like.
It's not on board the boat.
Yeah, but
There's no. He says, yeah. So sometimes they offer this apple as well, but the same thing happens, when they grow. And he says, like, no traces of these apples remain around the town. Very
The
long.
poisoned ones.
And he
But- I said to him, like, why would the villagers want to buy an apple that gives you an ailment? Like, do they want to poison? Is it for assassinations or?
I don't think they have a choice. I think they just pay, and then whatever they get, they get. Is that it?
No, they're aware it's a white apple, aren't they?
yeah, they've tried to harvest this, and some people have tried to study them to see what's going on with it. But I don't know much more. I'm just a lowly.
So I take this tankard over and I'm like, here's another 10 copper pieces. what else do you know?
That's all I know.
I take the 10 copper pieces.
No, minus your copper pieces. Tankard is very stern.
Well, I said to tankard, like,
He says, I can tell you a bit more about the Sun of Citadel.
Oh.
That's where
Ah.
you're headed.
no.
I'd like.
No,
to
I'm
know
serious,
more.
like, no. I take my 10 copper points back.
Can you tell us something about it?
For free.
without having us to pay you.
While Maeyra steps in, I deliberately walk as far away as possible, so I don't even give a shit.
You walk another 5 centimeters away.
Well, I just go with puppet to the other end of the boat and just like, I don't give a shit anymore.
Pissing over the side of it. He says no one knows for sure what the Sunless Citadel once was, or what it is. But he said it's sunken below the earth. Hence the name Sunless. And it's rumoured that it was once occupied hundreds of years ago by a dragon cult.
Oh.
This is a place that's infested by
Goblins.
So is it underground,
Underwater.
or is it just below the surface of like?
It's underground.
Okay.
It's sunk.
Underground city.
You can't miss it.
So
Oh, it's not underwater. It's like sunk into the ground.
Like, how can't you miss it? Like, is there actually a tower that's still poking up out the ground or something? Or
There's a ravine.
Also, you can look down into it.
There's a ravine. Yeah.
Okay.
Where is this?
so, like, I guess I start looking at the rest of them around the boat. Like,
Who the fuck are you?
He pulls up his hood and he turns to look upstream and he says, Toecrust is about 30 minutes away.
Okay.
if I give you 10 copper pieces, can you make it faster?
You're gonna lose all your money.
So 30 minutes, that mean we like have to play out that 30 minutes?
I think it's probably a good opportunity for you to introduce yourselves.
Okay.
Because you don't know anything.
Yeah.
I say, Dondo, would you ever leave Tancred alone?
I say, how do you know my name? And also my name's Dondo. And then I just completely phase over you and go, hello, halfling. What's your story?
My name is Maeyra, and second name Tea Leaf. What's your name?
And I phased on Marah and I'm like, no, I'm like, Dondo.
Oh yeah, I can speak gnome.
Okay.
How are you? In gnome.
Grand.
We're bonding right now.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, fair play to you. Gnomish is actually a pretty rare language. How did you get to know that?
I encountered some gnomes upon my travels.
What do you mean encountered?
I met them on the road. I'm a traveller, like yourself.
And I ask Brian, and I say, stupid gnome language. That's the wizard, shut up.
You say, I recognize you, because wizards always recognize you.
It's a very small school,
Well,
like
we have
animation.
staff, so I'm like,
Are you saying this in the common tongue? Like, I can understand what you're saying, like you don't give a shit.
yeah, I'm just like, whatever.
Right, I just kind of, we look up and we're kind of like,
So you're being rude right
What a
now.
swat.
we're kinda
No,
like, oh,
they're
shit,
the ones
we're stuck
being
in this
rude,
boat with these
talking
pricks.
themselves in their own language. No, we're saying like, aren't they rude talking away with a whole boatload of people here?
You just kind of...
It's like
I don't
Spanish
care.
students on the
And I asked Brian what his name is.
I think we're the only people on this boat who speak regular English.
Speak what?
What language do we speak?
Common.
Common.
Elvish. We speak
Does no
Elvish.
one speak common anymore?
that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you,
they're awful.
are you both elves? Yeah.
Half elves.
Yeah.
Are you saying this as Maeyra or Marah?
I'm saying it outside the context of the game. I can't remember whether you were happy.
Brian, tell
This
me
is
your
why I
name.
would like for you to go around and introduce
Okay.
yourself.
I love that we're having these micro conversations.
Yeah.
Right, like,
Toecrust sits listening at this massive pile of racism.
I just kind of go, right, calm down, right. I guess we better break the ice. We're going to be half an hour in this little boat together. We might as well try and get on.
Yeah.
And
I
I
have a
say,
feeling we're going to be on many adventures together as well. She winks knowingly at the group.
so I
When Tancred speaks up and he says,
Which is ever shut up.
any group that comes this way, I'd advise to stick together. The last group who passed across these waters and ventured to Sunless Citadel haven't been seen in about a month.
but we're not together. Like,
Yeah, but he's saying we should be
Yes.
together.
Yeah, that's why I thought you could stay together.
Maybe in numbers.
right. So I see Celine, the white-haired halfling, at the end of the boat, and she hasn't said anything so far. So I'm like, okay, what's your deal? Introduce yourself to us.
My name is Kelano, was it?
Kelano.
Where are
look
you
like
from?
a halfling.
See, you have white hair.
What are your what are
You
you?
have white hair.
I
Like a
am
halfling.
halfling because I am halfling.
That white hair is very unusual.
Oh, Tancred's saying this.
Yeah.
That is because I am a descendant of.
I said Maeyra looking at her kind of like,
Pleiadian.
I don't believe her.
Nice to meet you.
attention seeker. Even though I asked her to tell us, like.
See your white hair
I say
died.
an expert the grey, and I am a travelling wizard.
And where have you travelled from?
I've travelled from Valendia.
Oh.
And where is that in context to where we are? Or does that matter?
It's a town about 40 miles outside Waterdeep.
So he's pretty close to this place. He's only like, it's like Cork to Kerry kind of
Have
commute
you
for him.
ever been to Oakhurst before?
Yes. No, I haven't, no.
Huh, are we going to Oakhurst or are we going to the
Sunless Citadel.
No, it wouldn't make sense if I
Are we
said
coming
it.
through?
That is a ruin on the outskirts.
Non-prior
Or I
knowledge.
could have
Okay.
secret knowledge. No, I've not been there
I'm
before.
going to change what I said.
Why would you say that?
I'm not half Pleiadian. I am a Pleiadian that has incarnated as a halfling, and I have another life on the Pleiadian.
It must be difficult.
Wow. Also, you're a fellow halfling, so I respect that.
Racial tensions in Middle Earth. Like,
No, they're gal
I'm going to
pals.
speak halfling to you now. Hey, halfling.
Hi.
and I'm there kind of like, you're just like
I'm
the
like
slut of the boat. Like,
I'm speaking to everybody in there. I'm like,
I'm kind of like, and
showing off.
I'm kind of suspicious. I'm like, she knows lots of languages. Like, and I'm kind of like, whatever.
I don't give a shit. I'm going
So-
to talk to my dog puppet down the back.
So what's your story, Maeyra? Or you finished?
How's everybody? Toecrust.
Toecrust has just been sitting around.
Barbarian.
The silent type.
Toecrust has just been sitting around sharpening his axe while all this talking is going on. He's just sort of secretly happy that everybody else is about 2 foot tall on this tiny boat. So he has more space to himself. And he kind of pokes at Dawn a little bit and wonders why he's heading to Oakhurst as if he expects to do anything in the Sunless Citadel, the tiny being that he is.
But like,
Oh.
how do I know about the apple? Or why am I even trying to?
Oh, he knows why you're heading there, but he just thinks it's that what you expect to achieve. Being,
Like, I'm so useless.
being so small. These smaller ones, he shows no respect really. He's kind of disregarding you all as kind of being silly, foolish beings for heading on this dangerous quest that
I
he's
just
going on.
grab my
Why
gnome
are you
hammer.
going?
Why don't you address him directly?
Yeah, because like if you're poking me, I'm getting my gnome hammer out. Like,
Not maybe
Okay.
not in the third person.
Yeah, he just gruffs and kind of.
out to you.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Yeah,
Like, are you just poking me and saying nothing?
What would you say to him?
he just kind of gruffs and goes, "Funny little gnome. What could you possibly do it?" Oakhurst?
And I'm laughing. I'm like, you don't even know the name of the town.
I'm illiterate, okay?
And then at that moment, then I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Toecrust breaks into tears.
And then
breaks into tears really easily.
And then I crack out my Orcish, and I'm like, I'll help you out. And then I go, I kind of.
Toecrust respects the Orcish, so he's happy about that, but kind of still gives a disgruntled look at these half elves he doesn't trust.
So why are you going to Oakhurst, Toecrust? Are you going on adventure? Have you got another agenda? Is there something else you want to do?
I plan to find out what the source of the red apple is and see if I can use it for myself.
So you have no other hidden mission that you're going on or anything?
Not this particular.
You're very nosy.
Look, we're on this boat for a long time.
Look, he's illiterate. I don't think he has alternative motive. Like, I say that in Gnomish. So
Breathing is difficult right now.
How's it going?
hello.
Hey,
Is that Nancy? Oh my god.
I'm very big.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
So
Well, if
Yeah.
Ryan,
He's taller than me.
Where am I from actually? Johnson someplace.
Oh, I just made that up. You can make up just make up a town and say you're from there.
Bill Creek.
Where?
That's Bill Creek.
Bill Creek?
And what are you? Are you wizard? Is it?
I'm wizard like John.
Okay.
So
Like who?
Like Connect.
like John. I'm half elf.
No, like who?
My name is Connects for.
We have to, like, we're addressing each
John
other.
is a very unusual name.
Are you having a stroke?
But you can call me Next. 'Cause
You
you're
look a little frazzled, I won't lie.
Who the connects for?
Yeah, you can call me Next because you're a fellow wizard.
Next.
What can I call you?
You can call
What's
me.
your-
Connects for, sir.
My name is Will Creek.
Straight to the point.
From
Next for.
I know. I'm kind of everyone.
What was your second name?
John's roleplay, like he's a dick.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Lane.
Lane
And same to you.
Lancaster.
What do you
I
expect
have to remember
that we may
everyone's
find in?
It's because I don't like dogs.
Who's Dondo?
Do you expect there will be adventure
The
or danger?
puppet is rubbing me the wrong
or
way
destination?
I think
because I have a
Literally
cat.
rubbing you the wrong way.
Oakhurst
Because
is
my cat was getting pissed off.
There's something happening here. The story.
Oh.
Sorry.
What?
I'm listening.
I've asked
Tankard.
Tankard, what should we expect, danger or adventure or what?
Well, I already asked him.
Okay, just not a question.
What's your name? Sorry again.
He's just making polite conversation, damn it.
And by the way, no one's asked who I am. Carry on.
We've had all these private conversations. No, I never asked you what your name
We
was.
better get some.
What's your name, Brian?
What's up with the guy with the dog?
Why is this dog so
Willcrag.
big?
Willcrag. Willcrag.
What's
Willcrag or Willcrag?
Crack.
Willcrag.
Willcrag?
Will.
That's a very unusual name for a wizard.
That's
May
my
I
bad
say?
Stuff. I need to be industrious.
Maybe I'm a very unusual wizard.
Fair enough. I like you.
You have a tiny amphibian on your head.
Tankard says, well,
He is more
Oakhurst is
than
a very
you
welcoming village.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
my friend.
To answer your question, Willcrag, Oakhurst is a very welcoming village.
Celine.
I don't know much
Oh, hell
about the
no.
citadel itself. I've never ventured there myself. The stories of the goblin banditry and what goes on are enough to keep me away.
You don't go to Oakhurst, like you just drop people off and you never really go there yourself.
To the citadel, is it?
Also, sorry.
And then
But everyone knows that goblins are a very vicious race. I'd steer clear.
And I say, does anyone here speak Goblin?
Manga hand.
I say, would you have any experience with Goblin?
One of our skills, dating skills is gone.
And where did you learn Goblin?
I
Or
learned. How did I learn Goblin?
Like-
Well, I've been traveling a long time
Oh,
with a friend of mine who is
who
no longer
speaks
with
Goblin? Oh,
me. We
do you want to talk about it?
Not right now.
Okay.
I kind of take
It's
note.
quite painful.
You know a lot of languages. You knew Gnomish and
Yeah.
Goblin and.
Well, I'm a ranger and I travelled a lot of
Oh,
places.
you're a ranger.
Yeah. I'm good with a bow now.
So,
I'm so suspicious.
I love the way I'm talking like just a normal person in this magical world. Really? That's very good.
Toecrust is going to ask Tankard, have you got many groups after the Citadel?
well, I've never
What
been
are
to
you?
the citadel
You're Druid.
myself. The last
It's like I know all this information.
people use the ferry every day.
So,
The last group of anyone notable, one of them introduced himself as a man called Sir Bradford.
Sounds like a ponce.
And the other, he travelled with a partner who was a ranger who introduced himself as Caracas. But as I said earlier, they haven't been seen in about a month.
And they were traveling together.
And they've gone to the Citadel.
Supposedly, that was their intention.
Okay.
What's the name county?
Oakhurst.
Nobody has sent out a scouting party or any kind of
Nobody. We're
rescue.
a simple people. We don't even really like to interact with the goblins. Never mind.
Follow.
Nobody in our town would be of such stature.
Like,
Do we know why the goblins auction off this apple?
yeah, I was just about to ask that. Yeah.
Because like, why wouldn't they keep it for themselves?
Yeah, like
or-
that's pretty cool that they kind of go, like, we'll sell you an apple instead of killing you in your sleep. Like,
As it is with most situations, that is a good. That's a nice way to have it.
Nobody asks why.
So if you get home in the street, like,
And if
let you buy
the
this
villagers
iPhone off
refuse
again.
to buy the apple, has that ever happened?
No.
They've always wanted to buy the apple.
They feel bad about paying so much to a goblin.
Because I would imagine that it would be
50 gold
extremely
pieces is a
difficult
lot
for
of
poor
money.
villagers to scrape up 50 gold pieces for
Hmm?
one apple. Like,
Yeah,
Oh yeah, are these people poor? Is Oakhurst a poor town,
No,
or
it's-
quite just a generally well-off town?
just
Or?
general.
Yeah.
So Willcrag, sorry, not Willcrag, Tancred, he says we're almost here. You can see another jetty up ahead, and he moors and anchors the boat. And he says it's a bit of a walk to the town, and at this dark hour you might need some lighting to guide your way. He says, my wife's Spud Rut. There's a small stall on the dock here. You may want to get
I kind
something
of,
from her.
That's
That
a
is-
beautiful name.
well, I kind of go like, well, I'm gonna continue on.
Pectorali.
so what does she sell at the stall?
Pectorali.
Torches.
What?
So, so the boat moors, and what do you do?
Well, like I've got.
It's a small. You can see like a small wooden dock. It's really dark. There's a couple of lights in the distance from the village. of Oak.
I go talk to the wife. Is she local? Or is she... Where is she?
She has a small stall in front of her.
Is she right in front near
There's
us?
a few different things laid out on the stall.
She's on the jetty, like she's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jetty.
Yeah, so you're beside her.
Hello, Tancred. Yoo-hoo.
Truly, she is a beauty tankard. Spud Run.
Richard says, "I bid you farewell. Good luck on your journey."
We all kiss him goodbye.
I give him 10 copper pieces and I go. For no reason.
And a wink.
I'll deduct that.
Don't do it.
No, I won't.
Dondo.
Because like if we ever meet Tancred again, I'm gonna be like, he's a decent
Your
gnome.
You're
money.
spending your money like nobody's business.
So you tipped him.
Gnome bodies business.
No.
He's human, by the way.
What's
I know.
first?
Dondo, sorry.
Please, Spud, tell us what you have for sale.
Very contrived.
I'm trying to speak slow because I think she's a bit stupid.
Woodrow says, "Hello, party. How are you this fine evening?"
Very unsettling.
Your voice is as chilling as your name.
I say we're a bit warm.
We're a bit warm.
Looking forward to the night.
I'm looking forward to getting rid of get away from that smelly dog.
You may need some illumination to guide your way to the village.
Can I buy something?
Here I have a candle, a common lamp, a lantern,
An uncommon lamp.
and a torch.
What's the torch? Like a lighted
you can
torch?
see it's just basically it's a long stake with cloth doused in paraffin.
Oh.
on top.
Okay.
I ask her to light my candle that's in my backpack.
That's suggestive.
Come on, baby.
Tankard is only just left. You dog.
You know, like getting
Relight
free water.
Spark my wick.
Spark my wick, Spud Run.
Spark my wake up.
Surely, sir, you have a flint and steel in your bag.
You idiot.
I do.
I don't like that tone, Spud Run.
Toecrust whispers to
If you
Willcrag.
don't like
This is a spiteful move. This is a sarcastic.
Very passive aggressive, Spud Run.
I said, you've got a flame right there. Why would I waste my flint?
Oh, you're a waste flint.
you may light your candle.
Thank you.
But by the way, like I just want to note, like I actually have walked off. Like they're the only people talking to Spud Run.
Okay.
How much are the different stuff?
Well, this candle is one silver piece.
1 silver piece for what?
This candle.
For the candle.
How many copper pieces is that?
Then I say,
Oh no, 100, isn't it? Yeah.
And how much is the lantern?
The lantern is 20 silver pieces. This torch here is 50 silver pieces.
How long does that burn for? Just out of curiosity. This isn't me asking. It's just the game.
If you buy the torch, you also need some oil.
Okay.
This is
And
some
it
money
burns-
shaking business.
Pint of
Really.
oil burns for on the torch it would burn for about 6 hours.
Oh fuck.
But a pint by itself burns for about an hour. It's good quality.
Toecrust says he has no need of your wares, woman, but he wants to know, is there danger ahead on the road that they should know about?
She says, aren't you a fetching ore? Might I interest you in this? And she lifts up the cloth from the side of the table and produces a candle.
Oh, thank God.
Is already lighting. She says, maybe you have use for a continual flame.
What? That's not fair.
Continual
Just
flame.
because she's got hots for the orc?
I tell Toecrust, take
I don't like
it.
this game.
And what will this cost me? Because I don't have use for a continual.
It's for sale for 10 gold pieces.
Well, that's more than I can.
It is a permanent flame.
Yeah, that's more than I can afford. But if these fellow travelers would want to go on with it, someone else might find that useful.
So the candle looks like a normal candle, except for the flame burns green.
And does
And it
it?
casts a radius of light about 20 feet.
So it's a magical item.
Oh.
At this point,
How
can I
much does
see
it
the glow
weigh?
and go back? That's a green flame.
Does it weigh anything?
Can you come back?
Yeah, but I saw the green flame and I was like, have I missed something here? And then mosey on back.
Can I use my hooded lantern?
That is a fine lantern. Not one that I've sold, but it's a fine lantern. Might I interest you in some pints of oil?
No, I have some sort. I just go on.
I'm thinking.
It's just a
I'm just feigning interest.
really awkward selling situation.
Okay, I use my lantern and I walk on behind Dan. Like I go off.
Don't come back.
Like
Let's go.
I say, I've already lit my candle, guys. Let's just move out.
Everything you say just sounds filthy.
How far does the candle go? How many feet around does the candle go?
20-foot radius.
Around the candle, not the continuous one, the regular one.
A regular candle is 5.
How's it going?
Should we freeze over now?
Oh, thanks very much.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thanks,
We've
man.
got lots of M&Ms here at your thing.
Cool.
It's really good.
Oh, it's like a
Oh, yeah,
marshmallow.
good.
You just need one, like, light source being solid.
If we stick together.
I'm tempted by this continual flame because I think that may be
How much money you
helpful
got?
later on.
She speaks to him, so surely amongst a group of 6 travellers you can afford 10 gold pieces.
I can afford it.
Me
Oh, can we
too.
all pitch in?
What, on your own?
And like,
Well, I've got 19 gold pieces, so I could afford to buy it, and I'd have 9
I
over.
wouldn't
I wish I hadn't given
You
those
do.
copper pieces away.
I encourage Maeyra to buy the candle.
Like, I'm
None of
back.
us had it.
The green
Then
flame
if we're
attracted me
going
back in.
Into the Citadel, we don't have to worry about having no
Yeah.
oil for lanterns and things. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking maybe you should get it.
Like,
And
what's the radius of the continuous one? 20 feet?
20 feet around.
That's mad.
It says, I have to get home to feed my children.
Hurry up.
I ask Willcrag if he would like to go halves on the candle with me.
Which candle? Continuous flame
Yeah,
one.
continuous flame one.
What about me? I've got loads of money.
Oh,
I have many.
I know, but we'll be together in the map.
Loads of
Well,
continuous
you'll be
flames.
on your own.
3.
Where will I be?
Yeah,
You'll
let's.
be in the front
The
line.
person
I
who's
have
at the front
3
line should
stock.
have
There's
them.
Oh, you have
multiple.
3.
Stop talking about the game outside the game.
Um,
Willcrag speaks up and announces himself to everyone. My name is Willcrag.
We know. You told us on the boat.
Tell everyone.
He's got amnesia.
My name is.
Are you okay? Are you feeling alright?
Did I tell everyone?
No, he didn't.
I thought I just
Yeah, I tried to ask it.
No, remember I asked
I'm
you
not
like
sure.
that's an unusual name for a wizard. You said
Yeah,
I'm an
you did.
unusual wizard.
But that's only specific people.
The boat is the size of it.
I'm not talking to everyone now.
No.
I don't know what's happening.
But I'm not sure what all your intentions are. But I seek the mystery of the citadel of Toecrust.
Why? That's why I'm going too.
I believe we may all be stronger as a party, and I take this opportunity to offer you that we form a group and
Nah.
pool resources to continue forth.
I agree with Willcrag.
As
2
do
wizards
I.
are always better than 1.
At this point, I'm asking Spud.
Spudred pipes up and says, "A gnome of your stature will surely die."
I got thanks. Do you have any other stuff for sale under that table that isn't lighting related?
For you.
Can I roll the dice to see if she's telling the truth?
Yeah, you can roll a bluff check.
Which
bluff
would
check.
that be?
Oh, sorry.
D20.
A D20, and that's against her. Like what? It's rolling against what? Like
What's that mean?
no, but like what? Like what is it? Like not the number, but what is the
You're rolling for a bluff check.
a bluff check?
Yeah. Or sense motive
Sense motive. So like
You got sense motive
Is
on
this
your
in skills?
On your fast skill.
and your ability.
So sense motive is down there. You don't have any
She's hiding.
points to add to it.
Alright.
So you'll be going solely by what you get on this D20.
cool.
Do you have any?
No,
Okay.
10.
She's telling the truth.
All right, I'm just gonna go.
Can I buy a continuous flame?
Yes, madame.
Thank you.
Willcrag, do you want to buy one with me?
Oh, Marah, get it wrong. No.
Yeah, but we can get 3.
What's Marah then again?
Well, I'm getting it because I'm going to be out front, I think, most of the time in this group, so I'm probably going to need to have a flame outside
And me
front.
and you will be
Whereas
in
you'll
the
be
back.
in the back.
So we could stick
I
together.
think
Yeah.
it'd be better for me.
So we get one between
Why are
us?
you gonna be in the
Take up
front?
your offer.
Like
Because I've got melee attacks
Ah.
and I've got the ranged weapons, so it's yeah.
Toecrust steps out from behind the bush that he went to the bathroom.
I'd say all the magic people would probably be like.
And goes, what did I miss?
Like I would have thought you'd been behind Dave though, because he's so
They're all
he's
mine.
Me and Willcrag buy a candle between us.
If he gets caught flat-footed, like he could take a hit.
Yeah, but
My
he'll be
hair
the
is
only
not
one out the
from
front.
the fairy.
Like, oh, you can't have everybody
And I
at the
don't
back.
wanna-
Oh no, like
So there'll have to be more than one person.
I'll go
we work,
Yeah, I'll
no,
go.
but we walk single file when we're in dungeons, I think, isn't it?
I quench my
Like, you can
candle.
You don't have
arrange
to.
yourself. It depends on how narrow
Who
the
is
corridor
buying a
Alright.
candle
I quenched by
before I
one.
close this shop?
I'm buying it. Does it have a
Willcrag
weight?
and Connect for buying.
No.
Thank God.
So connect for.
Okay, that's
Willcrag.
minus.
Thank you, gentlemen. That'll be 5 gold pieces each.
Okay.
So who's taking it then?
And I sit.
So I just say I can't do the 5 gold.
Yeah, and you
I
take
can't
it.
do it for them already.
So we're only 2 candles bought.
You
But
could.
that's
Do you want to hold
40
it
feet.
first, Brian, or will
There is
I?
one remaining.
Yep, doesn't matter. I can hold
Because
it.
if we get separated
you
as
hold it
well,
then.
it'll be good that
Where do I
there'll be 2
put
people
it in
who
here?
will have
Yeah.
the flames.
And I can see
Candle.
60 feet off anyway.
Who's
And we can see
carrying
in
pretty
the dark.
far
I'm
anyway.
carrying.
How much money have you got for Toecrust?
I can't see.
I only had 5 gold, so now I've got like 4 gold and
Does it have white
however
or
many
No.
silver, bronze,
And-
whatever.
White-haired girl.
So we can swap around.
I'm not gonna go. It'll take a while for me to
Her
learn.
name is Kelano.
How much money have you got?
What are you doing?
It's a phonetic
says-
pronunciation.
Oh, cool.
Very, very unusual
Kelano.
for
Kelano.
a halfling to divulge this information so openly.
What's
Who
that?
said that? Who said that?
Spudra.
Good said it to you.
About what?
Why would you advertise the money you're carrying?
Well, I'm a gnome. I'm smaller than her, like. Because, like, I'm saying, like,
You must trust this man inherently.
Wait, what? What happened to her?
no, like, I asked you how much money you had, and
Oh.
Spudrod interjected by going, I wouldn't say that. If,
I wouldn't show my money so openly.
To a complete stranger.
I agree. Why do you
Oh,
ask?
fire.
well, there's 1 candle left. I've only got like 985 copper pieces. Toecrust.
I've only got 985 copper. It's like a fucking bag weighing.
Toecrust has more or less 5 gold pieces. I'm thinking if we pool our money together, we can get the third candle.
Well, I have a hooded lantern, so if you would like to walk with me, you are more than welcome.
Oh, thanks very much. But like, I've got low light vision. I was just thinking, because it's 20 feet. Like, what's the viewing? What's the like? How far does the light cast from your lantern?
Oh, how does the light
tell you
affect us? Assume you have a tube now.
Yeah.
I think you guys are just can see dusk, isn't it?
I think we can just see. Well, it'll be nighttime soon.
Say it
so-
in the book.
Yeah.
It might. Does it not say it in that, or is it just listed as inventory? Is it?
Yeah, it's just.
We'll ask Ayemo when he comes back.
That was a good bit of dialogue there.
It was very natural. I'll tell you now. I love the way I was like, I don't want to join a group, and then I'm like, we have to pool our money together for a candle. I'm all over the place. We're the best of buds, aren't we?
And then
White-haired girl and illiterate.
I say to Kelano that was very kind of her to offer assistance to a fellow traveller.
You're trying to muscle in on my...
Well, I just respect a nice, kind person.
I'd say, well,
And I say, don't trust elves, half elves even.
like, I hate elves.
And I'd say, don't trust half orcs.
And I'll grunt.
No, but like, I
angrily.
say...
only trust halflings.
I say to Toecrust and
We're all spectacularly racist.
Orcish, and like, I hate wizards and humans, or half elves.
And I say, are you hearing this, Willcrag? Gnomes.
You can't. It's
You
an orc.
don't know, we're saying it in Orcish.
Oh, are you? Oh, yeah.
You're going, those guys sound pretty friendly.
We're going like,
There's a lot of phlegm happening right now. Not as much as later though.
and then like I say to Kelano, I'm like, it's not about you, it's about these.
You're just playing against everybody.
Yeah.
You have an enemy. Dondo.
Donju.
What is
Donju.
your name again?
Dondo.
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 Very big syllable. We travelers must stick together. That's my response to John. What John said.
And I say, that's
We must
a smart idea. This place could be dangerous at night.
roads.
Let's form a pact, all.
That's going very fast. But like, I kind of chirp up and I'm like, alright, the reason I've been a bit kind of all over the place is like, I'm not sure, like, I want to find this apple for my own personal use. So like, what's your intentions with this apple? Like, why are you going
What
to
does
this
apple
one?
do again?
It heals any ailment.
Okay.
We should probably be waiting for the dungeon.
That's what I
master.
say. Tokro says we should wait till Spudrug.
We should wait till God returns.
Well, I've had visions of the apple.
Oh.
I've yet.
Have you had visions of me getting the apple and taking?
No, I've had visions of the apple, and I've yet to figure out what the meaning of the apple is for me. But I know that I must seek it out.
Is this like, this is outside of character? Like, is that actually true in your backstory, or you just kind of? All right. But like, then in character.
She's a herbalist who's having visions. We don't know what this means. What type of herbalist she is. So you know, it could be a fun and loose adventure. I think we should stick together. Says Toecrust.
I haven't done a backstory, so I figured out what it is. I am a walk-in Pleiadian, which means I'm a Pleiadian that has walked into a halfling's life. So the halfling has left the body of the halfling, and I've walked in, and I
You hijack some dude's body.
The halfling body.
they just you know.
Like, are you like a parasite, or
No.
did the halfling die and you just moved in?
Yeah, I suppose that can happen.
Yeah.
Or like the person dies and straight away you walk into the body. So that's what I am.
Do you age?
And when I walked in, The hair turned white.
Oh, cool.
Because I brought my DNA with it.
But like, are you openly telling us this in character now? Because like
No, I'm just telling my backstory.
like we shouldn't be telling each other our backstories.
Are
We
we not
just-
supposed to?
I think
it doesn't matter.
But I think you told us anyway on the boat that you were Palladian, and Tancred was like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Good
must be very hard for you." Or
Yeah, I haven't thought about it since. I just want to have a backstory.
well, I haven't really like. I think what you're doing is right, kind of weaving it into the narrative as it's building.
Okay. Oh.
That's not in character now.
I've had visions of the apple.
Yeah, like while you were gone,
Just your one comes back from her break. And I figured out that Celine might be a drug dealer.
like I said, like
Professional.
the reason I've been kind of all over the place, like with walking off and coming back again, not sure what to do, is because I said I want the apple for my own personal use, and I don't know what being part of a group would benefit anyone, because everybody will want the apple for themselves for
Are
whatever
you telling
reason.
us that, or you just?
Yeah. Like I'm openly saying, like if we are going to be a group, let's be upfront now. But like I want it for myself, not to sell or anything. I want it for myself. Like what do you want to do with the apple? Why are you in
we'll
Oakhurst?
cross that road bridge when we come to it. We need to.
The road
survive.
bridge.
No,
It's a fancy land. There's lots of road bridges.
like we have to get to the apple first before we fight over who gets.
That is true.
I would suggest maybe.
Do you want to take the bowl, Marah?
No, I'll leave
That's for an answer. The apple can be split in 6 without its effects being depleted.
Oh, and is there the potential of each having a seed inside?
You will have to roll a dice.
But that's a
You roll
good
it now or when
enough
we get
chance
the
that we should take it.
Well, at least the restorative powers of the piece will.
When you get the apple.
And who's telling us that? Like
I am.
Spud.
No.
All right. But like how like.
Because
how
we've
do
heard
we-
rumours of its potency being kept in
All right. I hadn't heard that rumor, so we just assumed that someone in the group knew that rumor and told us.
We want fire behind it.
So like I wanted us to pool our money together, the three of us.
Me?
So yeah, you, me, and Kelano. So does Kelano tell me how much money she has? Oh, you yeah, the lamp.
Yeah.
What how much? What's the rate?
I don't need a lamp.
I don't either, but I just want to get for the group.
Sure, we've only got 2 then.
Who are you asking?
The dungeon master, like, because we in her
What kind of lamp is it?
What is light?
It's like 20-foot radius.
oh, it's just as good as the eternal flame one.
How much oil do you have?
5 pints.
Each pint lasts an hour.
See, this is for good, Kelano. Like this will never run out.
Oh, we've got 2.
I know,
I
but like
bought
in
one.
case we all get split up into 3 different groups.
We're screwed.
But like if it's there for
I
taking,
don't like your
like,
negativity.
You don't gather information.
like I say to
What is that?
Toecrust, like we not every day you
Do
see
I do
magic
that to a
items for sale.
stranger or
Like
do I
this.
do it in
you
the
can do
shop?
it like-
Um,
yeah.
Why
So
does
I
she
do it
have so
now.
many as well?
It is odd, and I want to take it.
Well, you can do it now, but
What, is
yeah,
it
you can
just-
ask thanks.
Why did she just randomly offer it to me when I said I don't need your
Did you
shit?
break
Put your
up?
hands
I don't need your stuff. That's what the danger, and she avoided that question completely.
Why did she lift up her
She just
claw
went- she went-
suggestively to show you?
I advise against
She pulled magic lamps out of
So
her.
Kelano,
I just don't think I should trust it.
What is there any point doing it with her or will
I fall for this. Friends that fall for this.
What happens?
I do it to her?
what's going on?
I'm going to use gather information.
Oh.
So I have a
Excuse me.
+2 skill modifier.
Okay,
So roll d20.
20, yeah.
2020? I don't know.
4.
Plus 2 is 6. She doesn't know any more than her husband.
You just see a mole on her chin.
In fact,
Was that successful then, or not
everything
successful?
She knows. She hears from you.
So like just to wrap this up, Kelano, you're happy not having an eternal flame that will last forever.
not happy, but
How much do you want from me?
Like, well,
I
together,
got 5.
Together-
I got less than 5. I got 4.
together we've
There's
basically
none of
got
them
6
for
gold
sale.
pieces. And how much is the?
10.
It's 10, so we need 4 gold pieces. Like basically 5 gold pieces.
Can we?
but only one of you
Anyone
can
else?
hold it. It's hard
Hmm?
to.
But I
Can we
mean,
get
if
anyone
we
else
even
in
want
on
to
it?
buy
They've
those,
already bought one.
Dave can see
Yeah.
60 foot.
Well, I've got low light vision.
I've got continual flame. One of you have
Yeah.
continual
Yeah, he can
flame.
turn on lights
We've
anyway.
got
You've also got
dancing
low
Light.
I know, yeah, but like,
vision.
I'm just thinking like it's a magical item for sale. Like it's like that
That's
not
very
every
expensive, though.
not every day. Like
But there'll be more magic items for
think
sale.
of the resale value.
You literally just stood off a boat and found them. Look, they're obviously all over the place.
Well, I could I just give up. I kind of, all right, fine. I can see. You can see. Let's see if this woman get back to her kids.
Her 87 children.
Where do we go? Like,
All with names like Spodella,
where are we on the map?
Spudnik.
She bid you farewell
Sputnik.
Where are we on the map? Like, where?
at the end of the
Ship.
So we have to climb hills now, is it? Or
Ship is our baby.
You leave
French fries.
you leave the jetty, bid your farewell.
How far away is the town?
Are you asking Spudder?
Yes.
She said it's about 10-15 minute walk.
That's grand.
She says be wary of goblin banditry at such an hour.
oh,
This is the first thing I asked you, Brady.
He's hinting towards something.
so I say, come on, guys, let's go to this town.
Yeah, let's get a move on.
Does anyone want to line up
Toecrust
before
follows
we leave?
to laugh at you all struggle over tiny objects.
I say, Willcrag, do you have the candle out ready?
You
do
make
indeed.
your way along
I pull out
the
the candle and light it.
Sorry, I know I'm always interjecting or whatever, but like this is definitely a point I have to say. Like because I got low light vision, and like I'm on my dog and I can travel so fast. Like I offer to scout ahead without attracting lights, just so that like we're not attracting goblins to us walking blindly into it. So I go ahead of them at all
So Don,
times.
is this going to involve maps?
As you start drawing.
Or are we just going to... No, okay.
So like I say, but what would be safe? Like
Well-
20 feet ahead of you.
With low light vision, you can see twice as far as a human in
In the
low
dark.
light. Not in the dark, in the low light.
Right, so is it pitch black now at this point?
Starlight. So yeah, you can see twice as far as a human.
You can see in the dark.
Not in the pitch black.
So can Dave.
dusk.
So
But is it
There's
starlight?
Yeah, the starlight at the moment.
Right.
So you can see about 120 feet ahead.
Yeah, and what about Puppet the dog is like the senses, like smell and stuff coming into account, or is that too specific altogether?
Do you notice anything about him? Is he?
Basically, we go
on
ahead,
your thing? No. So he has a sense of it.
but like I assume it's because
Sense of smell.
they're a dog. And, like it
Scent.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and low light vision as well,
Yeah.
Where should we start drawing?
and alertness.
Yeah.
The feet.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's got all
For
them as
like
well.
me and John, I think we have low light vision.
And you can send
The
him ahead
candle
and have an empathic
gives 20
thing.
feet of vision.
Oh,
Like does
So
low light
you can
vision
go ahead and
see
you can
40?
still communicate with them.
Or does that count?
like
No.
isn't empath kind of like I
Low
can
light
just
is
see
like
what they're seeing or
starlight,
something? Is
yeah.
it like
So it's like, yeah, you can, I think he can
But in
communicate
darkness
to
it
you
doesn't
vice
work.
versa through like
Right.
Just dark.
visuals and
That's cool.
emotions and things.
so I make a good scout, so really so you're having that stuff.
Yeah.
So I just go ahead of them and just make sure that we don't run into a trap.
Okay, so the
How would that,
road is.
if the goblins don't see you, how will that alert them of, like if they're
Well,
waiting
I'll
to
see
trap-
them like.
Oh.
We'll all be coming
smell
up
them,
from
you know
behind, so.
But if they're hidden in the bushes waiting to pounce and they don't even see him go by, how will that stop us getting attacked?
No, but I'm scouting the area.
He's fine. We're just like,
Like I'm not just walking past the bushes and going nothing there. You know, I'm checking around, like,
Okay.
and the dog is sniffing around.
Maybe roll a spot check.
And that's a d20.
Yeah.
And what else? Like, is it wisdom or what? Like
No,
that?
it's on the back spot.
Oh, it's that skill thing again.
Yeah.
All right, it is wisdom, and I don't have any to add to it. Get out of the way. 3.
So you can just basically see that
It's black.
because you're kind of it's quite rocky terrain, but the path seems clear. You can't really penetrate the edges of the path,
Mhm.
but as far as you can see, it's safe.
So I kind of just go.